The good news of the judgment. We're continuing our study on three cosmic messages recorded in Revelation chapter 14, messages that are for our time. The first angel said with a loud voice, "Fear God and give glory to Him." We looked at this part last week. Then the text continues, "For the hour of His judgment has come." So far, we looked at the controversy and the challenge against God. We looked at the moment of destiny that our time is. God's victory over sin is already won and assured. The time is for us to take a stand and for determination. God is reaching out with a message of hope and invitation to accept His redemption. For that, we need to respect Him and to let Him do it. We need to admit our insufficiency and our need of Him and to let Him transform us. There is not much time left. The time is coming to settle things and to deal with sin for good. Judgment is not the most pleasant word. Sometimes it is, especially if you are wronged and you expect the ruling to restore what was wronged against you. But for some reason, when we talk about God and His judgment, it mostly brings fear. Even Christians don't jump of joy. Yay! God's judgment! But deep inside of us, we do actually dream about this time when injustice will stop. It's a big mix of feelings. And this week's lesson looks to create a perspective about God's judgment and that it's actually a very good news. It's not by chance that the angel proclaiming the message about the hour of God's judgment holds the everlasting gospel. He holds the greatest news, so yes, his message is a good news. What is really being judged here? It's not so much us. It's the conflict between God and Satan and God's right to save us. There is no need to prove how broken we are. It's a given. But can God's righteousness be applied to us? What does our life testify about God and His presence in it? The judgment is about mercy and justice. Only Jesus' sacrifice can reconcile those two. Nothing of what we do can help us in any way to justify ourselves in front of the law and the demands of justice. It's God's substitution, Him carrying our debt, that makes the difference. But the judgment is also about works. Many texts refers to opening books where everything that happened is recorded. And the key to understand here is that all these works that matter are either the result of God's presence and influence in our lives or the lack of it. This is what makes the difference. The lesson looks through three different visions revealed to prophets, one recorded in Daniel and two recorded in the book of Revelation. They offer a few different perspectives. In one, we see the development of powers through human history with the main theme of persecution against God's people. It culminates with the restoration of God's kingdom and ruling, where justice is restored. In another one, we see a scene and atmosphere where God's presence and ruling is appreciated. We see those who through the ages and suffering stood up for what is right and walked with God. An atmosphere that recognizes that nothing else is worthy and that everything regains meaning only in dependence from God. And the last vision looks at situation and a problem that has no resolution in normal terms. But the sacrifice of Jesus and His involvement with us changes everything. It's a picture of hope and good news. So, what will I take away from this lesson in the length of one tweet? Hashtag lesson in one. The judgment is about the gospel. It's about restoring justice and putting sin in the past. It's about redemption and to testify that God's presence in our lives is the ultimate difference maker. We will continue looking at the subject a bit in more details next week with the hour of His judgment.